Here we're given a table of x, y coordinates, and we're asked if this represents an exponential function. If this is an exponential function, if you look at the x coordinates, you need to be adding the same number each time. So if we are adding the same number in each time, this could be an exponential function. It also has to have y coordinates where you are multiplying by the same number each time to get that next number in the table. So let's first look at the x coordinates. Sometimes you can look at it and figure out what you are adding each time and then test it out. Sometimes that's not as obvious, especially when you have some negative numbers or fractions or decimals that you might not be so confident with. So to check it for yourself, to come up with that number to test out, what you do is you pick one number, so any number in your table, let's pick -1, and you subtract the previous number. So subtracting a negative number is the same as adding, and -1 plus 2 is +1. So what we are adding to -2 to get -1 is 1. Once you have one of those calculated, then you can just test it out. Is -1 plus 1 0? Yes. Is 0 plus 1 1? Yes. Is 1 plus 2 1? Yes. So that works out as far as the x coordinates. Now let's look at the y coordinates. So in order to figure out what you're multiplying by, same thing, except now we're going to do the opposite of multiplying, which is to divide. So you pick any of those y coordinates, let's pick this one again, and you divide by the previous number. And if I put this in my calculator, I see the answer is 4. So I am multiplying by 4. And sometimes you're going to get a fraction or a decimal, and that's fine. So then once you have one of these, you're going to keep on testing it out. Let's see, is 1 times 4 give us that next number? 4? Yes. Is 4 times 4 16? Yes. Is 16 times 4 64? Yes. So since we are adding the same number to the x coordinates to get the next x coordinate and multiplying by the same number on the y coordinates to get that next y coordinate, then this would be an exponential function.